It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Using his legs, it's Charles. Crosses to 40. Finds some room. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Clevin. He's looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And as a QB, you got to make these split-second decisions of how much mustard I put on it. Do I throw it hard? Do I lob it? Right there, you could tell. He threw it hard, but too far in front of his wide receiver, and he really didn't have a chance to make that play. That's one of those I think he'll probably want back.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Rushes on him. He's got the tight end. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to it. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Clevin. Under fire. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Trying to keep this drive alive. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Ducks! Once he got some room, it was over. You know they love their track at Oregon. target. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming.
There he goes. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. On the ground, let's see if they go right back to it. Going to the run, it's Charles. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Using his legs, it's Charles. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And, man, that's so frustrating for this defense to get him in third down and short. And look, the first down's almost a touchdown, right? So this is a tough situation. This defense is going to have to bring in big bodies and really sell out somehow, try to get some penetration.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Tide. PAT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it along the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
On the ground, it's Tomlinson. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll keep it on the ground. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you can tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's got it again. There's some room. The 40, the 30, the 20. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. The gift to the fullback. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now...
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for room, it's Charles. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Running to the left. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Trying to get it to the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
There are not a lot of head...
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Offense in a bunch formation. Wide receiver going in motion. Laterals it back. Pressure coming. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry?
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this? Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. Takes the handoff. It's Charles.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just feeds the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking for a man. It's Harrington. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
He couldn't get 1 yard.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating some...
There he goes. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like, not on the ground right now. They're finding ways to...
He's going for the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. They get him out of bounds at the 46, and he sets him up with terrific field position on that return. First snap in this drive will come from the 46. run it to the right side. Turning on the Jets. The 10. Touchdown, Alabama. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting to it.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone, though, trying to follow suit here. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
And back to the air on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads it left. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy on the ground.
Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Buys a little extra time. Lets it fly. Looking to get it in. And he'll...
They cheated, bro. That was out of bounds.
Out of bounds, just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
I should have stopped and threw that ball. They robbed the judge.
Right.
They cheated. I was out of bounds.
He was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout
cheated,
is gone. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bama!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the point after is good. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That's reeled in. It's Marsh. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. Punts it out of the air. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. We both try to catch it. A lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball in the way.
Boom, let's go.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field, and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on them.
Guys, look at this. Surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the left side. Breaks into the open. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Takes the handoff. It's
that
Charles.
damn number
They'll
1
knock
right
him down
there.
for a loss of a
He's
couple.
becoming a problem.
Well, they're trying to get that
Trying to
run
double
play
team.
going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
He's really becoming a problem. If they can just double team, we good.
They want to run it left here. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Yeah, what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on third down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball in the back.
That time setting up like he was going to the
Throw the ball
flat.
with
The
him.
linebacker gets a little
Bro.
bit too excited. He then puts his foot in the ground, cuts back to the middle. It's an easy pitch and catch, and they get the first down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Harrington. Here comes the heat. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
I see. I see what he's doing.
To speed that clock up with the quarterback.
I got him.
Early,
I got
hit him
him.
often. Those shots start to add
I
up.
got
That thing
him.
comes
I got
out
him.
all over the place.
I see exactly what he's doing.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Why I keep
Offenses
lagging,
love
y'all?
the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this.
Taking me out
Sometimes
of
it
my
creates some
fucking
momentum,
grip, bro.
and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here.